Good day everyone, Brad here with a video I didn't think I would ever make. Sorry if my voice is a little rough, I'm feeling kind of sick. The reason I say I didn't think I would make it is because I never planned on buying one of these Savi lightsabers, Savi's Workshop over in Galaxy's Edge. I already have 3 legacy lightsabers and I thought, why am I going to go make another $200 lightsaber? These are a little more expensive. But I had a chance recently during Fleet Week with some friends who had never been before and really wanted to do it. So I thought it'd be cool if we all did it together. It was a really fun video. We had a lot of awesome character interactions in Batu. So I'll post that video in a link down below if you want to see kind of the whole experience of the day. And that's kind of what makes it a lot more fun, I think. Because then, by the end of the night, we're in the cantina, like looking at our lightsabers and comparing them. But anyway, the point of this video is I'm going to compare the Legacy with the Savi lightsaber. So let's take a look. Now, straight away, I'm going to tell you, I'm comparing, I got a protection and defense style Savi blade, or hilt, and this is the Temple Guard Legacy lightsaber. Now, the Temple Guard one is probably the smallest one they make. The only reason I'm comparing these two is because they do look kind of similar. That's why I went with these. I do have Luke's over on the side, which I'll use to compare with some other stuff later. But overall, let's talk about everything you get that's included. Now, Temple Guard, when I bought this was $110. Now, I know Disney has recently been bumping up the prices of their legacy lightsabers. So I don't know what this is currently, but this was $110. And for that price, you get the box included. That is it. That is all you get for $110. You get the hilt, you get the box, okay? So here's Luke's saber. Now, Luke's was $140. That is because this part switches out, and you have a different part, okay? So we're talking almost 3/4 of the price of a Savi one, and that's not including a blade, all right? So these legacy sabers, on average, they range from, we could say 110 low, and Ahsoka's are expensive, but you're getting 2. But on average, 110 to 150. That's about what you're going to pay, and that's just the hilt, okay? Now, if you want your blades, you're going to have the 36-inch blade, and then they have the shorter one, which I can't quite recall, unfortunately. When I bought it, I believe it was $50, and the shorter one is $45. Again, prices might have changed on that. But this is what really interests me about the Savi one. You'll see the Savi blade you get is a 31-inch blade. It is 6 inches shorter than the longer one you can get with a Legacy. Okay? So the reality is, if you buy a Legacy saber and a longer blade, you're going to be really close to $200, if not surpassing, based on the blade you get. So there's Legacy. Now let's look at Savi's. Now Savi's, you obviously have an experience. You build the blade, or the hilt, you pick the kyber crystal, and they give you this right here. 31-inch is included, and you get this awesome little carrying case. This is actually really, really useful, especially leaving the park, because it's actually quite comfortable. 3 of us were walking around in the cantina with these things on. No worries at all. You don't have to worry about it being damaged. It's nice and padded. I took this on the ship with me, and it fell down a few times, and everything was good. No worries. And again, you get the hilt, the kyber crystal inside, 31-inch blade, and you get the carrying case, all for $200. And there's one other thing you get as well. I almost forgot to mention it, but you get a pin. This is with Savi. They have 4 different pins based on the theme and style you choose. You wear it when you go into the workshop so they know which parts to give you. Alright? Now, as far as the Legacy sabers go, this is where my problem is. You have the Legacy saber. It will only produce one color. The only thing you do is you put the blade in. Like, this will always be yellow. Always yellow. 100% of the time. That's it. You can't take it apart. Nothing. Meanwhile, with the Savi blade, I keep saying blade, sorry, the Savi hilt, you can take this thing apart all day. It's super easy. I find myself doing it all the time because it's fun to change out the crystals. Whereas with the Legacy Sabers, once you buy it, that's it. You're pretty much done with it. You can't really do much more. But with the Savi ones, you can go back, you can buy more pieces if you'd like. You can always change out the kyber crystals. Now, just to give you an example, when I built this one, I chose a green. Chose a green crystal. But you can buy additional kyber crystals for 16 credits, which is just basically $16. And you can change it out. It changes the color and the sounds. So that's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I find myself actually just keeping a white kyber crystal in it now. So that's the color I like the most. And I actually use the longer blade. Because, fun fact, you can put the longer blade on a Savi's lightsaber hilt. It still fits in the bag. You can still close the bag. So keep that in mind if you already have a longer blade. It will work with your Savi's one, but it will fit in the bag as well. Now, this is why I'm going to tell you right away. If you can't tell, I'm definitely leaning towards the Savi being my favorite. I'm really glad I did the experience because I would have never had any interest in buying any more kyber crystals. And you'll see I have a Sith holocron back here. Because the crystals, you can also put in the holocron and they'll have messages. So it's a lot more universal. There's a lot more you can do with these Savi lightsabers. At first, I just thought it was you build it, you put a crystal in, cool, that's it. But after doing it and kind of experimenting with it, it's really neat to see all that you can possibly do. There's just a lot of options, a lot of things. Whereas a Legacy Saber, you put it on a shelf or you use it. That's all you can really do. You can't really change them out or customize them much. And they're roughly going to be the same price point. That's the part that is surprising me the most. The only benefit you're getting with the Legacies is, you get the case if you want the case. They are cheap plastic though with a little insert. I like how they look. But overall, I'm going to tell you, I think the Savi's Workshop lightsabers are very cool, and I'd say they're definitely worth it. Even with the weight, these are all metal pieces. Comparing these, I mean, it's still metal, and this one's incredibly light. But this is all actually good quality stuff. I was surprised. This is plastic, obviously, but this is all metal. So if you're trying to decide, do you want to do the Legacy or do the Savi's, I would absolutely recommend you do Savi's. And unless you have a character you really like and you want to get their blade, go Savi's. The only reason I kept buying more Legacy Sabers is because I wanted to see the different colors. I wanted to see different color blades. With these, you can just buy one and just buy more crystals. Just put the crystals in and you're set. You don't have to spend money getting new hilts every time. So, that is going to do it for this video. Again, I'll put the video of us actually building them down below. That was a really fun day, and there's a lot of fun character moments. But, let me know what you all think is better. Do you prefer the Legacy or the Savi's? That is going to do it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.